It's 40.
Make the intentions to pay, get their monies together.
That's right.
Mail it in.
Here's what we want to do. As we said, we want to do this next week. Do this next week, inshallah. We can't put it off. We're just a couple of weeks away from the convention. Now, in addition to registration, and I'm finishing up now, this is how we can help, and all of us can play a role. And this is a word I use a lot of time. We just can't be spectators anymore.
That's right.
You can't, we can't afford to just have people being spectators.
That's right.
We need everyone engaged and involved and supported. Look how successful we could be if we work together in unity and collectivity. Now, registration is the key. Secondly, there are other events and activities that will be going on that weekend. Now, the mosque here, the ministry has set up a beautiful breakfast for you for Saturday and Sunday. Now,
that's right.
We want to ask everyone, have your family, everyone support the breakfast, brothers. That breakfast should be sold out. It should be sold out for Saturday and Sunday so we can come together as a family and as a community. I hope I have your commitment that we will support the breakfast during that weekend of the Mosque Imam Mohammed ministry. And the other point is the Community Awards Banquet. Inshallah, alhamdulillah. We ask everyone as soon as possible to get your tickets because we have to give an account to the hotel the following week. Did everyone hear that? We have to give a breakfast count to the hotel next week, and we have to give a count for the banquet the following week. So we ask everyone for your support and your cooperation. And I conclude with this here. I pray to Allah to make it very, very clear. The spirit is so high. Like I said, we can feel Imam Muhammad's presence. We can feel Imam Muhammad's presence, can't you?
Yeah.
And more importantly, we can feel the presence and spirit of Allah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The presence and spirit of Allah. Now, I'm concluding with this here. In addition to registration, and I believe that all of you sincere brothers and sisters going to try to register next week. The registration got to pick up. And we can do it. We can make a difference. You got to pick up. Make that sacrifice. Make that sacrifice and do it, and Allah will bless you for that. Okay? This convention, inshallah, must be a success with Allah's help. Why wouldn't it be successful? You tell me that. Why wouldn't it be successful? If we're doing what Allah wants us to do, we're following the example of Muhammad the Prophet. We're following one of the greatest leaders of our time, Imam Deen Muhammad. Why wouldn't it be successful? And you were some of the best believers. I can remember the Imam said, I can stand on top of the world and say some of the, I bear witness here, some of the best Muslims on this earth. You are some of the best Muslims on this earth. Takbir. Not just word, brother. So you know it. We are some of the best Muslims. Don't take a back seat to anyone that say Muslim, the immigrants and all. You think they're better Muslim than we are? No. We are some of the best Muslims on this earth. And we're going to make the Meadowlands just like we made this Ramadan succession with Allah's help a success. A success. When many of them wanted to see it fail. Allah bless us to make it successful. So we hope to see you in the Meadowlands. We hope to see you in Secaucus, all of us coming from north, south, east, west. All roads lead to New Jersey. In the Meadowlands, to the Mosque Imam Deen Muhammad 2012 Annual Muslim Convention. And I just want to
And I want to add something. He mentioned the breakfast, that all of the breakfasts are going to be like all of the meals are a concert. So you're not just getting a meal, you're getting full entertainment. And the entertainment this year is headed up by Sister Suwad. What's her last name? Sister Suwad Alameen. But I don't know if you all know that we have an icon that I was just blessed by Allah. I told you this is one of my Ramadan blessings, to have a conversation face to face with the mother and the wife of our late Omar. Omar on the Now. Your husband's first name was Henry Omar. It's been a while, but he was like a father to us. And he was like Malcolm, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Claire Muhammad, Sheikh Shabazz, and all of those names, those big names in the community of the hard workers. This was a hard working brother, and his wife, the mother of his children, is here with us today, and his successor to the business, Omar on the Now, he's the sponsor. The Mosque's didn't have to pay a dime to the entertainment, and he's taking it to a whole nother level. He's got professional entertainment, known artists that's going to debut at this convention. So your ticket is worth, even if we wasn't serving you meals, your tickets is worth paying for that concert. You don't want to miss it. That's the banquet on Saturday, and we're having 2 breakfasts. Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And Sunday morning. And there's one more meal, or is that just the 3 meals? Oh, no.
Culture night.
Don't forget Culture Night. The flyer, you can find it on the website, and out there on the hall, in the hall there's a poster. We got some wonderful entertainment, good music. So I remember last year in Tinley Park that a lot of the believers left there so happy. It was first class. It was a beautiful facility, brand new. That facility, after the first convention we had, the next time we came back, that facility grew like, was that Imam Rasul? That had the insight to see that the Northwest Activity Center grew, and now it's a beautiful facility. It's almost as if we're the sweet rain that lands on that dry earth, and that beautiful life that was barren and dusty. By the time when Imam walked past, like that dream I used to have, that them shoes, them sparkling shoes I used to see, and it came as a recurring nightmare. I can tell you about it. I had a lot of nightmares. I know why when I was young I had a lot of nightmares. That's another story I'll tell you about. But I saw those shoes shining and sparkling, and everybody that picked them up and found them, there was nothing out there, a vacant, desolate place in a rundown building, kind of like when you drive through some of these neighborhoods in Detroit, and you find that empty building, you don't want to be nowhere near it. But you know, a person looking and he ain't seen nothing for a mile and a half, and he find these shoes, and he pick up those shoes, and next time nobody don't see him. And my dream would end by a little boy would take those shoes and he'd walk off in them. And he took them shoes, and it didn't eat him up. And I said, man, that's strange. And but years later, I thought, who was that little boy? And it was after my father passed. I said, I don't know if it's me or not, but so maybe that's how I saw myself. A scared little boy with some shoes that was too big for him. And I'll be able to walk in them, but I don't know how far I get. And so I had to wake up real quick. Allah bless me. But the entertainment is going to be top flight. I heard a lot of people say last year, you know, that was the best convention they ever. We had food that was so tasty, so delicious. We had like 5-star gourmet stuff, mountain stuff, and one of the best meals I had was at the White House table. There was stuff I grow. I have a little vegetable garden. You know about the Mosque's garden at the White House. There was a flower that grows on the squash. It's a big, beautiful yellow flower. And I looked at that flower. Somehow they tempored, like fried it or something. Man, it was so tasty. And then they had these little pieces of yellow and green. Something, I read the menu. It wasn't what I thought it was, but when I was eating it, I thought I was eating a meal. If I could dream about what I could, the perfect meal, I could pull out the Mosque's garden, it would have been that plate I had at the White House. Because Allah's my witness. I planted some those small Japanese eggplants, and we had little squares of something dark purple on the plate. I think they said it was something else. To me, it tastes like eggplant. I ate that. I ate the yellow piece. It was squash. I thought it was the squash out of my garden. The little green, I thought it was squash. Now I saw some tomatoes, and and I saw that squash flower. I said, woo. I said, this is a blessing. This is truly a blessing to have this plate. Nobody knew it but me. I was eating that plate at the White House, but the food in my mind came from our garden. Allah Akbar. So look forward to good things, great things, and you will get your money's worth. Don't worry about the money. Make your intentions and pay. You pay ahead of time. And those of us, you give us some relief. Because we don't sweat until the bills is paid. But if you all send your registration in and make your attention, Allah is my witness. If you pay next week like